Oh gosh, you know that feeling where you just can't seem to get out of bed?
Yeah, today.
It turns out it's not just humans that feel this way.
The viral sensation Noodle the pug was known for predicting the type of day that we'd all have based on how he woke up each day, declaring it a bones or no bones day.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to yet another round of Bones or No Bones, the game where we find out if my 13-year-old pug woke up with bones. And as a result, we'll find out what kind of day we're gonna have. So I think it's very Noodle, every time. Oh my gosh, every time. Okay, all right, it's a no bones day today.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing so well today. We're gonna keep it quick. We're gonna keep it brief. We're gonna keep it quick. Bones.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh,
I'm definitely
goodness.
having a no bones day.
Yeah.
Well, the beloved pup has since passed away, crossed over the Rainbow Bridge, if you will. But his owner, Jonathan Graziano, continues to honor his legacy, and thank God for that. He has written not one, but two children's books about Noodle and his adventures.
Oh my goodness, the newest one, Noodle Conquers Comfy Mountain,
Wow.
just hit shelves yesterday, and Jonathan joins us live this morning. Welcome to New York Living.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate the chance to be here.
We appreciate you being here, you doing everything that you did with Noodle and putting him on the map for the world.
Especially at a time when we needed it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was the coolest thing about all of this is when I first adopted him, I knew he would surpass me in every way. But
You knew he'd be a star.
Yeah, exactly, I knew it. But for him to do it in the way he did during the time that he did was really special for me as well.
So folks who didn't religiously or worship at your altar, I don't know who they are, remind folks the concept of your beloved pug.
Sure. So Noodle was my old man, and every morning we would check and see if he had bones. We did this thing called Bones or No Bones. And right before work in the morning, I'd sit him up in his little donut bed, and if he stayed standing, it meant it was a bones day, and he could go on a walk, and he was ready to eat, and everyone had to be productive. And if he flopped back down into his bed, it was a no bones day, which meant you could take it easy, and I had about 2 hours to play with before he needed anything from me.
Oh my God.
I mean, listen, he was like, no bones, y'all get a pass.
Yeah. And so did we, as humans. We all had our bones, no bones days.
I love this. Now, I mean, you just said you always knew that he would surpass you, but did you nearly 112 million likes on TikToks?
Oh my gosh.
Did you see this coming?
No.
Also,
No.
cultural phenomenon. Our senior producer.
Oh, yes, producer Steph.
Took matters into her own hands for Halloween. Was it last Halloween?
2021, I believe.
She was bones.
There she is.
Oh,
There's
my God.
producer Steph dressed. She was having a bones day. Yes, she is standing.
That is amazing. See, it's amazing. It's just the coolest thing to get to see people celebrate
no bones.
your
Thank you,
dog.
Steph.
Oh, yeah, she had both.
Oh, I
mean,
know,
that-
but she was both.
Mask.
She was both.
You gotta do both, because
You
otherwise
have to.
people would, what is this? I need the whole puzzle put together.
We need all aspects.
It was just so great to get to see him. Like, again, I had no idea it would happen in this way, and everyone's dog is a very special
Yes.
dog. So it was, just to see my geriatric son take off the way that he did.
My geriatric son.
But to know he did it, again, he made people happy.
Yeah.
And on the internet where that's, few and far between was just like a really, really cool experience.
Do you think he had any idea the masses he was reaching?
I don't think he knew the masses he was reaching, but I think he knew that finally people were starting to catch up to how he deserved to be treated.
Yes. Well, that's what matters,
Yeah.
really, truly.
Oh, my gosh.
Everything we do is for the dogs and to give them a
my
better life.
goodness.
Exactly.
So you've got a book. You've
You
got
got
two
two
books.
We got another book coming out. We got another book that just came out yesterday, Noodle Conquers Comfy Mountain.
Happy Pub Day.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
I'm so proud of it. He's the illustrator, Dan Tavis, did such an amazing job bringing, my whole thing was I was like, it's a pug, but it has to be Noodle. I have to see Noodle. And he did such a great job capturing all of his silly emotions and all the things that made him special. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to continue to talk about Noodle and share him with people.
This is your
yeah.
legacy.
This is my kind of book.
But, so what is a comfy mountain, and how do I get to the top?
Sure, so Comfy Mountain is what we called the back of the couch. So
Yep.
one of Noodle's favorite places to sleep was
Sure.
the back of the couch. And if you watched any of the videos, here we have a fun pillow. He would just go up there and sort of like disassociate and then come back. He would do this thing where he'd walk up to me and he'd squawk to go on the back of the couch.
No.
He would squawk and scream at me. We have so many videos of him just standing there yelling at me to put him up there. So in a fun little PR spin, we wrote a children's book about how it's okay to ask for help.
So is that the premise
That was my next
Yes,
question. What exactly is the plot? what do they
The
call
setting, the arc?
the arc of the story and all
Yes,
that.
very Tolkienian.
Yes.
So the story is about how Noodle loves to be comfortable. He's having
Yeah.
a no bones day. He loves to be comfortable. There are lots of places in my apartment he likes to sleep, but one day he finds what he thinks is the comfiest place in the apartment, and it's Comfy Mountain, the back of the couch.
Yeah.
But Noodle can't get up there on his own. So the book is about Noodle being very brave and trying things on his own, but then also being just as brave and learning that it's okay to ask for help.
Noodle.
Jonathan, do
Out
you
here
go to
educating.
schools and present your book
So
to students?
I haven't. We will do. We've done a couple of readings at children's libraries, so we'll go to children's bookstores. But my mother is actually a teacher at the Norman Howard School in Rochester,
There you
and
go.
I went in and Noodle met all the kids, and it was wonderful.
Because the way he's describing it, the way you're describing it, that is like a metaphor for life. That is, you know.
It is. You're teaching
Yeah.
lessons out here as
And
well.
I think that's why Noodle, like No Bones, stuck with people, and why I was so happy to write Comfy Mountain was you take these things that people, you know, that really resonate with people, these like very baseline emotions of, is it okay to take care of myself? Is it okay to ask for help? And you're just like, yeah, Noodle had no problem doing that. He would scream and squawk when he wanted something, so we can,
He was like, "Daddy,
we can learn
I
something
need to
from
take
that.
a few pages out of Noodle's book. I'm due for a
Seriously.
No Bones Day too. Now you have a few events coming up in like starting today
Yeah.
through the weekend. Where can people meet you and tell us everything?
So thank you. So today at 4, we're going to be at the McNally Jackson at the Seaport. Then Saturday, we're doing an event at Boris and Horton in Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah.
And Sunday, we're going to be at Powerhouse in Long Island City. And the cool thing is for Saturday and Sunday's event, Dan Tavis, the illustrator, is going to be there. And he needs his flowers. Like,
Yes.
The
Perfect.
book is divine, but his illustrations are really what set it apart,
they're
I think.
precious.
I know, look at his face.
It
His
is a
stupid little
perfect
It's the eyes for
depiction.
me,
It's
but
a
it
perfect
really
depiction.
captures.
It is.
Now, no one can replace your Noodles.
Yeah.
But you still love a dog.
I do.
You still help some dogs.
Yeah.
You've fostered a few?
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
fostering, so I figure, you know, I've got this platform, and I think anyone who's lost a pet kind of knows that I want to, there's a very specific dog I want to be taken
Yeah.
care of, but like I didn't lose that joy of taking care of a dog. So in April, I brought in 2 little puppies I call the Beans, and then my little Beans, and then she just went to her forever home this weekend. I had a 10-year-old girl named Ursula who got in from Tijuana.
Ursula.
And and now she's living the high life in Delaware, and it's
Her
just
best life.
yeah, to use this platform to raise awareness about rescue and how valuable it is to foster dogs and to have that you get to take care of them and then help set them up for success was again another way to sort of celebrate Noodle, and I'm very fortunate to be able to do that.
Oh my
Oh
God,
my
you are
gosh.
pulling at my heartstrings.
Yeah.
here,
I'm not
my
even
friend.
covered in any pug hair. I can't believe it.
Wow. I mean,
my gosh.
as dog owners, we know that is an anomaly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No outfit is complete without it.
Seriously, the glitter, right? The finishing touch.
The glitter, I love that.
Jonathan,
You can
thank you so
purchase.
much.
Yes, thank you. You can
Thank
purchase
you.
Noodle Conquers Comfy Mountain right now, wherever you get your books. And like he mentioned, you can meet Jonathan today at McNally Jackson in the Seaport or this weekend in Brooklyn, Long Island City. Check him out on Instagram and TikTok at John Graz for all the deets.